Okay, there was 1 million steps. It wasn't like back in the day. It was $20 in like 20 minutes. No, 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 not now. Hey, Shelly. Well worth it. And then last night, oh, I didn't get my hands done. I just got my toes done. Honey, got to pay for that. Yeah, I don't do the nail. I got the babies and I'll be doing, I just don't do the nails. And then last night I said after I got the baby to bed, I was going to come back live. Well, I don't know what happened. The strangest shit happened. It's starting to feel like it again. But out of nowhere, both of my hands turned, they felt like they were on fire. They were so swollen. They had turned beet red with welts, and they just were so itchy. I was having some type of reaction to I don't know what. Anyways, I had to take some Benadryl to get it to stop, and I am a lightweight. Benadryl knocks me out, so I was done for. So I apologize for not coming back on last night. Bree, yeah, I've heard Bree has been... Gabby, don't tell my kids, but I am not even packed any. Keep that between us. But yeah, Bree has been very quiet from what I hear. She'll pop up. I know. I know, but I did feel bad because I told you guys, and my hands hurt so bad that I didn't even want to come back on and text it. Like, I've never seen it happen. It literally stopped right here. It was just both of my hands. They were beet red. They were so swollen and so itchy. I did see that, you guys, that she said, oh, well, I'm going to ask my doctor if I can maybe go and see W for this month's visit. But, you know, with my high-risk pregnancy, but you said it was gas. You said you were constipated, okay? There was no high risk. And I told Big T to come in your live tonight. Oh, lovely. She said she would see. I don't know how I haven't seen her. But listen, y'all like her. I love her. That's how we roll around here, okay? I'm not scrolling a whole lot. But listen, if she's wanting to... The Rubes are too. Here for it. Hi, Sabrina. What do you mean you'll behave? Why do you have to behave? That's so boring. Don't behave. Just kidding. If you're high risk, you're high risk throughout your whole pregnancy. I mean, I just don't get it, love bug. See, we all know that. I think that Brie thinks that a lot of us are as challenged as she is, right? She comes up with something or she says something, and in her mind, it makes total sense. And she's with Tweedledee, who, you know, that elevator is also stuck in the basement. I love it. Yes. I showed my daughters too. I'm like, doesn't it look like what'd you guys call it? Did you guys call it T-boned? T-sacked? What'd you guys call it? They agreed. I love it. I'm here for it. But Santos believes anything and everything that she says, and so they go teabagged. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I love it. It's my new favorite. After the shit and Christmas tree, I'll take the teabag. I love it. I'm classed as high risk due to amount of bleeding I've had since 10 weeks. Oh, honey, we definitely going to pray for you. See, now that, right? That is high risk. Have a lot of bleeding. Have low amniotic fluid. Baby's not growing at the right rate. Or in certain circumstances, I've had one whose head grew really fast, right? But the rest of the body didn't. That was considered high risk because they didn't know what was going on. Or like me, I just go into labor super early. High risk. Not being able to shit, just because the shit flies out of your mouth, doesn't make you high risk. And again, I will never understand of speaking something into existence. And again, not everybody believes, hi Chris, not everybody believes this, right? But I truly do believe that when you speak so much, that you can speak it into existence. Why would you want to speak into existence your pregnancy being high risk just because you don't want to see another child? Just fess up and say, you know what? I'm not going to Texas. There's nothing there for me. If you'll ever let me have him in California, cool. I'll check the kid out when he's here. But besides that, I'm not doing that. It's sickening to me. All right, let me go back up and see some of these messages. Do you talk short cash? What? What does that mean? Bria's probably on the plane somewhere for Valentine's Day. I 100% absolutely believe that there is plans for her to travel for birthday, Valentine, for something. And that is why now, out of the blue, she now wants to see, is she okay to travel? That's what I believe. See, Lulu, right there. Plus, you know, it's 2K's beating, has plans, so she is going to try to, of course she's going to try to, but she really can't, because it's not like, oh, well, she can't take him for that week, which was his birthday, so his plans were run. Mom and sister got him. They don't need her. Sorry, but again, does 2K have to let her see him? Oh, yes, in a sense. And I apologize if I missed your comment earlier. So they have to, meeting for, right? So they have to meet and come up with the dates of her visitation. So her visits are going to be, I'm just making up dates, right? It's going to be the 21st to the 28th. That is her visits. Now, if she doesn't show up, then she just doesn't show up. She just doesn't get them. Right? She doesn't get to then just drop in like on the 27th and be like, okay, well, I'll take him for the day. Unless she gives him notice. I think she has to have either 24 or 48 hour notice. I have to go back over it and reread it. But if I remember correctly, she doesn't technically have to keep him the entire 7 days. She can choose with notice to take him bits and pieces of each day. But no, she can't just pop up and see him and then drop him back off and all that stuff. No. Chris, I was just telling them my nail appointment was great. Listen, I haven't gone and gotten my nails done like that in a very long time. My appointment was at 5:30 and I got done at 7:30. I only got my toes done. I mean, I got a little manicure, but just like a basic one, because I don't do my nails. It's just clear polish, nothing crazy. I don't know if I should be offended that it took them 2 hours to do my feet, or if that's just how it is. But it was nice. It was heavenly. You got the little massage. It was wonderful. I will treat myself more often to it because it was needed. What is that? Oh, the squeaky noise. Hear that? It's my desk. I got to re-oil it. See, Chrissy, I tried to explain that to her. But with her, listen, being full of shit can be high risk. It just flies out of her mouth. Hi, Scotty Joe. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to go get through everyone's. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, I apologize if I missed your comments, but there was 100 plus, so I had to move forward. She only wants to go to Texas because Santos has court. Very possible. Some court orders at least 50-50 legal. I've seen 48 hours notice for extra time. Yeah, there is a clause in the court docs for her week. Like if she doesn't want to keep him for the entire time, there is a clause. I believe it's either 24 or 40 hours. What about him going to school? Oh, because he's in a school now. Well, because it's like a preschool, it won't matter. So he'll be able to miss that time if needed, or she'll take him, whatever. Once he gets into regular school, like kindergarten, her visits will be done around that time. Then it will be weekends. It'll be summer, spring break, summer break, those type of things. Pretty better watch in Texas. The whole internet knows he has. Hi, 3. Thank you, love. You guys want to know it was so cute. Little Jordy has never seen nails painted, and even like they don't wear shoes or socks in their house for the most part. So I remember one day I walked over to the house and I was wearing some socks that Beth got me when the whole sock gang thing started, and they were like a bright color sock with like lips on them, and she was fascinated with my feet, like that those were my feet. She didn't grasp with their socks. Now that she's older, she understands socks, but she saw my toes and she was just like, oh, she was like wanted to touch them. She wanted it on her toe. It was just so adorable how kids at this age are just sponges. Like when they see something new, it was just the cutest. Like she wanted to show everybody, daddy, daddy, look. Like it was so absolutely adorable. Jordan is such a cute name. Yeah, it's funny when Jasmine had the name Jordan picked out since she was little, and I called her Jordy for short in the beginning. She's like, you're not gonna call her that. It just stuck. Angie, did you see that Coco just made a video about Angel? I didn't. Let me go look. Hold on. She wants to ruin John's birthday trip more than anything. I don't understand how she feels that she's going to be able to ruin his trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell would she have to do with ruining his trip? I don't understand. Did Coco do it, post it on her page, love, about, like, my friend Angel?
Obviously, I'm pregnant, so
I do want to talk about the whole Coco thing as well, because even on my videos, I've seen a lot of very, very negative comments about Coco, and we need to talk, not from you guys, but we need to talk about that. Oh, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
She's lying. Like, Memphis is bailed out of jail and he's still in there. She made this about 8 hours ago. He's been in court all day long. He didn't even get back to the jail until about 7 p.m. So yeah, I messaged you. I asked you nicely as well to stop making videos spreading false narratives and spreading misinformation, because if you don't, I'm gonna call Miriam. I mean, you know who. So yeah, I suggest you to stop. Thank you. So this woman,
I hate it when they put music behind her or behind the videos. I don't know who it was she's talking about. Now, I didn't see Angel's videos. Thank you, Tabs. I appreciate it. I'll go look. So I didn't see, great, Margaret. Yeah, the music was loud. Now listen, I do want to say this because you know I love Angel. I also absolutely love and adore Coco as well. I don't know what Angel said in regards to it, but I also know, I'm sure that she would have taken it down. But you guys, can you imagine the amount of stress that Coco is under? Somehow, some way, all of this that has happened has turned a negative on her to a lot of people, and I don't understand that. I don't. Her stating, I want to get him help, I want to get him into a treatment center, is people assuming she's running right back to him. I didn't get that from that. Coco is an amazing mom, and I'm sure she is going to put her child first. But we have to understand that regardless of what the other parent of our child does, that affects our child as well. So if it's a big if he will listen to Coco and if he will go in and get help because she's there pushing it, why would we not want that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we would want that to happen so that he could get the help. I'm not, unless I'm just taking it wrong, I'm not taking what she is saying, what Coco is saying, as we're going to be back together, we're going to be a family, he's going to be in my home until he gets into a place. I'm not taking that way at all. But I am seeing that she is getting bashed so much. And you guys, she's gone through and is going through enough. And if no one has ever been through this scenario or a scenario similar, and you think that you would just turn your back and just walk away, I think you're confused. Because again, that affects our child. Now, I'm not saying he would not be in the home with me, he would not be around my child, all of those things, right? But I would do whatever I could do to get him the help that he needs. Right. Can I get an amen? People need to clean their own houses. Yes. And I'm sure if Angel saw that message, I'm sure she took it down. Again, I don't know what it was. I also find it absolutely hilarious that Brie, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, because Brie has nothing else going on with her life, now wants to insert herself into this whole thing with, thank you, Jess, thank you, Micah, for the popular, and wants to insert herself into this, and then talk mess about, you know what, you got, Brie, you have enough shit to worry about. You're the one that can't even be around your child. So how about you let Coco deal with what Coco is dealing with? And again, Coco, you are doing a great job. You truly, truly are doing a great job. I do know that Angel, again, without seeing the messages, I know that Angel, also a social worker of 30 years, we're like TikTok twinsies. And she did she clap on Breach? Okay, watch that. She did CPS investigative work, right? So I don't know if she is, if Angel is doing a video on a CPS investigative side, kind of like how I did it, where I was like, we have to make sure now that he's not around, he doesn't come back in the household, because you already know what's going to happen. People are going to call. People were already in my comments. He's not even out of jail yet. People are already in my comments. CPS can take the baby. I'm calling CPS. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we talking about calling CPS? Coco did exactly what Coco should have done. He was acting the damn fool. Thank you, guys. She got the baby. She left. Right? And then the times that she did have to come back, whether it was because the police needed her to approve them to go in, to make entry. Sometimes they'll use the other person as a negotiation tactic, whatever the case may be. She came back by herself, not with the child. And now that he's gone, she's also come back with her friends, not with the child. So I don't know what people are beating Coco up over. Like, she's gone through enough. Like, let her be. Coco let it go on how many times before it got this. But Tina, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. The average person, it takes 7 times before you leave. But now that she's left, now we want to beat her up because of it? I get it. I couldn't have stayed that long either. I can't even watch Memphis for 5 minutes. I wouldn't have been able to live with it. I grasp it. But we can't tear a woman down when she's finally at the point of, I'm done, right? They've been broken up for a good while, right? They're staying in the same household because their lease is almost up. Thank you guys for the daily heart mickles. Like, I just don't understand why we should be lifting her right now. We should be lifting her up instead of bashing. Well, you should have left a long time ago. Well, you could have done this. It could have, would have, should have. We never know how we're going to act if we're not in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. We need to be lifted. And I see it so much on TikTok where we want to just bash other people. Again, if she was choosing to stay in that situation, that's a different story. But she's not. No one should ever judge unless they've been in the, yes, because that's totally different too. Listen, before I was in that type of situation, I said the same thing too. I'm like, I can leave. There's nothing that would hold me there. Nothing that would hold me there. Nothing. Then I was in it. Then I go and I see a lawyer and I'm like, listen, I gotta go. And guess what I was told? You can, but you can't take the kids. He's gonna get to keep the kids until you guys go through court because he's the primary caretaker. Because I was working and he wasn't. What? Well, then I'm staying. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. There's always different situations, you guys, that we just don't know. And it's not our business to know. But in the meantime, let's lift them up. Let Coco protect her baby, whatever Timo's helping with. Exactly. I said the same thing before I was in it. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. It's like, it's so easy to be like, I'm out of there. Forget it. You don't know what you're going to do until you're in the situation. Yes, everyone says they'll leave until they're in the situation. Yes, right. We're all on the same page there. Exactly. And she was very young. Let's not forget, right? She was, 16, 17, and he was an adult. People can have mental health issues with absolutely Turgerber. And I think that was, first of all, I love your name. That I want to say that all the time now. That's why I kept saying when he was going through this, I kept saying he, to me, not diagnosing, he appears to be in some type of deep psychosis. Now, I don't know if that's just mental health-wise, rug-related, combo. Is he in a rug-induced psychosis? We have no idea, but it doesn't matter, right? Which way it is. The fact is that he's in one and he needs to get the help. Now, we do know that that he was doing the 7-Eleven or whatever, the corner store mushrooms in the salad or whatever. I'm trying to be TikTok friendly. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if he is. Oh, not the flip phone. Oh, hello, Amy. Is that you? Thank you. Love that. So cute. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel bad for her. I just want to give her a hug. Right, Rose? I've heard that. Now, I don't know. You guys know that's where I lack, right? But I have heard that they don't, especially the stuff that shows or that you get at 7-Eleven or a corner store. If I remember correctly, if you ain't tapping, you ain't clapping, or you're napping, or what was that guy's name? I just remember that thing. If you're not tapping, you're napping or clapping or slapping or something. Whatever his name is. He did this stuff. I think it was called 007 or something that he said that he would get at the store, at the convenience store, and would have him zooted. And he said it does not. Oh, 70H. Okay. So that would have him zooted, and he said it doesn't show up on a test either. Now, my question once again is, why on earth are we able to sell stuff like that at a convenience store? And he said that it was, to him, he said it was very equivalent to H. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. And he's, yeah, I feel like synthetic is always going to be worse. Now, I live in a state where you can garden legally, right? So you don't ever have to worry about it being laced with nothing. You can just go into a store. They're literally on every corner, right? You can just go into a store and buy whatever it is you want. You can get candy, you can get brownies, you can get an old school, new school, whatever school. So we don't have to worry about that out here. But a lot of places, you do. It's Kara Tom. Who's Kara Tom? I don't think I know them. Are they friends with like Coco Memphis? Oh my God. Skip, I just said that. Jesus criminy. Such an idiot. There was a space. I thought it was two different names. We'll just pretend. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay? Like, nobody needs to know. It's just us, 650 of us. Just us. Nobody else needs to know about Kara and Tom. Apparently, they're dating. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a child. Shit. Who knows? Oh, my God. What is wrong with me? Kara and Tom. Shit. Well, Carrie and Tom are not invited on our vacation we're about to have. The rest of you guys are all coming. We're all going on vacation. Carrie and Tom. I do know what the actual name of it is now that what's wrong with me. So what color did you drink to us? Oh, it's like a can't show you because you gotta pay for it. It's like a pinky, like orange, almost, kind of like almost like this color, but like a little bit hue of an orange. I love you too outside. Listen, you guys just like when I say and do dumb stuff just so randomly. I know at first I was going to do like a French manicure, like a French pedicure with like a little flower on there. But I'm like, listen, we're an hour and a half in. Just do a solid color. I want to get out of here. I literally, Pop Mom, exactly. I showed my socks. It was 7 days. You're out of here. Don't show the toes. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, there's the toes. There she goes. She's out of here. Don't you dare stick your foot out. I will not, I promise. I don't know what made me think of this. I have no idea what my toes made me just think of this, though. But let me see. Hold on. 95,000. We have 95,000 Sock Gang members, y'all. Now, this past 1,000 has come in the past week. Okay, 95,000. So we'll do a big party at 100K. My numbers are all looking good. I'm so proud of y'all. So yeah. So let's see how long it's going to take us to get that last 5K. And then we'll do a little party. But I'm so proud of you guys. I woke up today and I was like, what the heck? It went from 94.2 to 94.5 to 94.7 to bam, 95. Say it louder! It kept going when I was yelling. Did you see Coco came for Bria? Oh, let me see the video. Hold on, because I didn't see it, but I know a lot of you guys sent it to me, so we're going to watch it. A bunch of you guys have a bunch of videos. And I'm here for it, and I love it. And then I also want to talk about how Memphis was acting in court.
I just thought Brie Olson mentioned Memphis, talking about she crazy, but not Memphis crazy. Honey boo, I'm not like some other bitches you be beefing with. Like, don't even try it.
Okay, Coco.
You're like weird. You're so wish-wash. Like, I thought we were cool. But maybe you don't like me because Santos has sent hard eyes to me before and all that. Maybe you're just, like, intimidated or something. I don't fucking know, but trust me, I don't want him, girl. Like, I don't even know why the fuck you're making a post reaching like that. Like, you and Santos, and I can put this up. Y'all literally have hit me up more than once trying to link with me in Memphis. Even on live, you're trying to link with me in Memphis, so why are you talking about him? And why are you making fun of the situation? Like, I hate when people be switching up like that. I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on! Oh, she comes with receipts! Shit! Let's go! I love it. So this is from Ask Santos. It says, hey, me and Brie are in Miami. Let's all meet up before we leave. Yeah, let me know. This was March 29th. She responds back, how long are you here for? He says, till Friday. She says, where y'all want to link? He says, how far are y'all from Fort Lauderdale? She says, 30 minutes, not far. He says, when are y'all free? We have a yacht today for Brie's birthday. And then nothing. And now we're back at, oh wait, so now this is February 20th. We're just in March. Well, anyways, it says, I'm in Miami. Are y'all down to collab or kick it? She doesn't respond. April 11th. Would you in Memphis be down to get flown out to LA? We just got this house that used to be known as the Clout House, but we changed it to the MILF House. And it's becoming a streamer platform house. We can get y'all spotlight with our audience. And this is y'all's opportunity to direct and shift your audience. Let me know if y'all are interested. I could explain better. Santos, are you cool? Are you? Let me see her response before I pop off. She responds back, We would love to. It's just we don't have anyone to look after our child, after our daughter, and she's only 2 months old. Thank you for the consideration. Oh, and then she puts up a. I think she's just so adorable. And it says, and aren't we all on live together not even 3 weeks ago? And your man was begging to make a hit song with me.
I just saw.
Santos, can you get on your round mat, please? Front and center. Santos, get on your little circular mat, crisscross applesauce with listening ears on. Who the fuck do you think you are? You are a... Oh, so, no, hold on. Calm down. Hold on, Santos. I want to make sure I get filled in. Additional show says, can someone fill me in? So, Santos, well, Brie was talking crap about Memphis, and so Coco snapped back, as she should. And then she also provides receipts that they were trying to link, and Tweedledee and Tweedledum messaged Coco and Memphis saying, we've got this new house. It used to be the Clout House, and now it's a MILF house. This is your opportunity. He legitimately said, this is your opportunity to be able to grow and blow up, etc. Right? So this is what I'll say. So Santos, back to your crisscross applesauce on your mat. Listen up. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Especially a year ago. You were kind of just coming out. Coco and Memphis are both verified. You think they need to come to the MILF house of all places? The MILF house with you, who? Jordan and Itai? Some 20-something-year-old kids that just thought they got a couple people that were willing to give sloppy toppy for free. They're like, okay, well, let's throw them in a house and might as well make some money off it. They're going to do this shit for free. Why not? You think that Coco and Memphis would need to come to you for an opportunity? No. You wanted an opportunity. You wanted to be able to get clout off of them. Let's not get it fucked up. Okay. That is... Listen, that's crazy. Memphis songs. Yeah, listen, Memphis is a one-hit wonder. He had one song, but listen, his song was a hit song. His song is a song that will go on forever. People will know for life. Like, it's a song. Had a cowboy. Thank you, love. But it's a song it's a great song, right? It's a song that's going to be known for generations. It's played at every party, at clubs, the whole nine. It is a great song. People may not know him by name, but the minute you play a song, it's like, oh my God, I didn't know that was it. He got the whole dance. Tori, it's the hit the quam, lean. Hold on, let me play it. Because trust me, I'm not doing it no justice. Okay? I will play a quick little bit of it. I got dinged on YT. But people know the song. Everybody knows the damn song, you know? I'll wait till the thing is up. That cracks me up. Boy, Santos got some real gold, some audacity, some big kahunas to tell Coco and Memphis, this is your opportunity to get some clout. Come hang out with us. Hold on. Down low with your arms. Okay, so that is Memphis's song. Everybody knows the song. It's, played everywhere. So maybe a one-hit wonder, but it's a song that will live on. I'm old, okay? I mean, I think, let me not say everyone knows, because, right, if you don't listen to that type of music, you're probably not going to hear it. But And I played 2.2 seconds of it. Lawyer said the city filed a civil case against Memphis. What's wrong with me? The details are locked though. I wonder if that's because of the resources that they had to use for the house. Now, I don't know that one. Now, let me explain to you guys too. A lot of people too have also said, did they really have to do that to the house? Let me explain why they did have to do that to the house. And shout out to Coco's landlord. Shout out to whoever he or she is. Coco, I've seen Coco say many times, my landlord is being so understanding and so cool, which is such a huge blessing. Okay, because it's their house, you know what I'm saying? And they could have just been so, it could have went a totally different way and added more stress. So the fact that it's not, that's amazing. Okay. The reason why they had to go in, now obviously I cannot show all of the stuff that happened. This video here alone is over 1 hour. It's an hour and 11 minutes long. And this entire hour and 11 minutes, he has in his hand, and he's walking around the house, threatening to, do things. Went outside several times to neighbors. I have to be very cautious, right? Pointed at the police. Whoever sent him DoorDash, had something happened to whoever sent the DoorDash, you would have been lucky if you would not have been charged with felony murder. Because why would you send somebody to the house when somebody is in that state of mind right there? That does not make any sense to me. I don't understand unless I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. Hey! Thank you, Jess. I love it. I'm so beyond confused. Yeah, at the police, he pointed at them to stay away. The neighbor, literally everything. So Stella, oh Jesus, of course, Stella. Why does Stella have to insert herself into absolutely everything? And again, what would make her think that would be? He's in the midst of a psychosis. He's walking around with the threatening to everybody. Let me send a DoorDash person there who has no clue what's happening or going on. Let's just go ahead and send one over there. We'll see what happens. What? Come on. I didn't see Stella's post on Coco. Oh my gosh, I did see that when Czech drove around. Again, for what? Guys, whenever there's a standoff with police and all this stuff is happening, the last thing you want to do is get in your car and drive down there or send DoorDash. Coco clearly was working very closely with the police department for things. This is not about clicks, views, money, none of that stuff. And I've heard several people say that, oh, but you were live. I was. And guess where I went live? I left TikTok, where I had almost 2,000 people watching. I left here and I went to YT, where I had 100 and something watching. Because I don't care. This was not about, it wasn't, it still isn't about clicks, views, money, nothing. This is somebody's life. I was terrified that was not going to end well. Hours leading up to it, I was helping people through their thought process as well, because at that point, it only seemed like there was one way out. So anyway, so back to the car. At that point, he had moved into the garage. They had broken out every single window in the house and had thrown in tear gas stuff. At that point, he had barricaded himself into the garage. So They broke the door. They suctioned the car out. I think they weren't going to come in that way, but that was more of a to take his mind off there. Then they came from behind. Is how I watched it, how I saw it. The video is up on my page where you can see just the very end of it, where you see no weapons, no nothing. Exactly. So how is it resisting? Wait. Exactly. So how is it resisting without violence? He was threatening resisting for 6 hours. I'm confused on your question, love. That's why he was resisting, because for 6-7 hours he was resisting to come out and was the threat of violence. He gave up at the end. Yeah. But that's too late. After 6 or 7 hours of resisting, you're still gonna get that. They did play, yeah, Stacey, they did play very smart. I'll be honest, I was getting frustrated. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Go in there and get it. Da, 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 da. He got resisting without, oh, you're saying that was his charge, was resisting without violence. Interesting. Maybe because violence didn't happen at the time. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even seen his charges, you guys. I don't know. Plus he served a warrant and he wouldn't come to them. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't do anything to them at the end. Hold on, let me get my blanket. Nobody was hurt, I guess, in the process, thank God. I was shocked, though, with the way he was acting in court today. Did you guys see that? Did you guys watch that? It was up on Lawyers. I was very surprised. Now, I didn't get to hear everything on the charges. Let's watch it really fast. I was very surprised with what the judge gave him based off of his actions. Now, again, we live in different states. What is that? Norali got into a car accident. Let's pray for her. Lord, probably somewhere cheating. What? Anyways, that's a whole nother. Okay, let's look up lawyer. And then a lot of you guys too have asked for updates on Liv. I will do that as well. Okay, here we go.
Devices with internet access and pretrial GPS level 2. No firearms, weapons, or ammunition. No possession or use of any devices with internet access, and no use of any social media websites. Your Honor, I understand I'm asking for a higher bond than the uniform bond amount resisting without violence.
Now I want to point little things out. Hi, Betty. The way he's acting, pipe down, Pipsqueak. The way he's even acting right here. Now, obviously, the judge has his head down, but the way he's even acting right here, right, of him, like, shaking his head, turn around, like, I don't know if he's talking, but acknowledging the people in the crowd, at least the judges that I work with, would have instantly called that behavior out immediately. That would not have been allowed to go on. But I also grasped this judge has his head down. I think it's important that judges, I get that they're writing, but they should also be paying attention as to what's happening, because he has a lot of freedom right here for him to be able to communicate with others. Very disrespectful. Okay, let's continue.
Situation was an 8-hour standoff where SWAT had to be called in, putting multiple people.
See, now he's paying attention, but he's allowing that.
As far as the allegation from the arrest warrant, I have strong safety concerns. I have concerns. Matter of fact, Your Honor, I'm also going to be asking for a mental health evaluation within 10 days of his release, and that he follow any recommended treatment. Your Honor, combining my concerns about his mental health with the allegations in the report.
Now, that look right there when he talked about the mental health evaluation, the way that he looked over at the prosecuting attorney, thank you, love, is another one that the majority of judges would have, listen, eyes forward. I need you to focus on here. And if you do that again, it could be taken as an intimidation factor, a number of different things. So I'm surprised he didn't say not a word to it. That it was very shocking watching this. I watched it a couple times to see was I missing something. And then when he goes on about his attorney and then doesn't leave, but we'll keep watching.
I think this has to be taken with utmost seriousness.
All right. So you said level 2, no firearms, weapons, or ammunition, no use of social media, and no possession or use of any devices with access to the internet. All right. Let me hear from Mr. Romero.
Now, the fact this goes on for a while, and again, a client has the right to speak to their attorney at any time. They could have asked to go into a different room. I'm surprised this went on for as long as it did, because he just, in my opinion, appears to just be not asking for clarification, not whatever. He seems to be like jabbing at him, but that's my opinion, and I don't know because I can't hear, but we'll watch. Oh. The judge is like, come on, bud. What's happening? So now the judge is watching all this and does nothing. Look at him. He's just irritated. But does nothing. Thank you, love.
I spoke to Coco. What he is advising me is he's okay. Like, I want to get out of jail.
Instantly. He speaks over the judge immediately. Speaks over I want to get out of jail. Well, buddy, you know what? You put yourself into that situation. Now, I did like the judge's response in a sense, right? But then there was no further warning, right? Because he responds, well, I think there's a lot of people here that have that, same thought process or whatever. So I get that. Try to lighten the mood, right? But it should, in my opinion, should have been followed up with, your attorney is going to speak for you. You have a right to remain silent, which is why you have counsel. So I need you to allow your attorney to speak so we can get through this case. But that didn't happen. So I'm going to rewind it just a little bit.
He wishes to get out.
There we go.
What he is advising me is he's okay. Like, I want to get out of jail. He wishes to get out of jail, Judge.
I think many people in that room share the same sentiment. But let me hear from Mr. Romero.
He's okay with the monitor and the special conditions, Judge. He just wants to not have a monetary bond imposed on him. He would like to be released ROR with those special conditions. Yeah.
All right. I mean, here's my understanding of what happened. Apparently, the plantation police went over there to serve a warrant. He wasn't coming out. They then had to undergo and use up a lot of different resources in order to eventually get him out. Give me just a second on this one. Mr. Romero, anything what's your thoughts on the screen?
Judge, I spoke to Ms. Cover. He's okay with that special condition.
Okay, all right.
That one thing.
The way Memphis's face is going to flip here in just a second is mind-boggling to me.
What sort of history, if any, state? I mean, I just...
And again, I don't understand. I don't understand the looking back at the at the people. I don't understand that at all. I don't know. Just curious. We'll do it afterwards. But I really want to know from you guys if you guys have seen that in court. If that's something that's Paris. If that's just something that's just in my area, that absolutely would not be. I don't know. So I want to know from you guys. I'm gonna finish watching
Your Honor,
this.
frankly, nothing of significance. But if he is experiencing a mental break, Your Honor, the lack of a history, I don't know, is necessarily indicative that this is a one-off.
All right. Okay, Mr. Colbert, bond on count one will be $2,500. The law enforcement had to undergo a lot of resources in order to do their job. Count two, bond will be $20,000. I don't know if there's a mental health concern. I don't know if you were doing this on Instagram Live for views. I don't know what was going on. I do have concerns, though. You'll be on pretrial GPS level 2. I am ordering within 10 days you obtain a mental health evaluation and follow all recommended treatment. No firearms, weapons, or ammunition. No use of any social media, and no possession or use of any devices with access to social media. Good luck to you, sir.
That's on your count number 2.
Correct.
And now watch this. Watch this.
Judge, he wishes to ask the court one question. I advise them don't talk about the facts of the case.
All right, go ahead, sir.
I just want to ask, will I get my cell phone back?
You'll get it back, but you can't use it if it's got access to the internet and social media. So for the time being, you got to use colloquially what we call a dumb phone. All right, Coleman, page 13.
And he's not leaving. He wants to keep talking to the judge. He tried to come back up and ask another question. I don't understand why the judge did not step in here.
Who's the next person you wish to address?
Coleman.
What you just watched, was it Memphis?
I watched that and I was shocked. So the first charge, I didn't get the charges, but the first charge was a $2,500 bond. It didn't say cash or surety, so that's only $250. The second charge was $20,000, which is a $2,000 bond. Typically, you only have to pay 10%. So $2,250 is what they'd have to bail out. I think that is an extremely low bond. I don't know what the charges are. I don't know his name to look it up. I'm not that interested. Again, I am shocked at the behavior in court. So I'm going to do it as a poll. I want to know from you guys, does his behavior shock you like it did me? And should the judge have done something more than what they did? So red, yes. Blue, no. Red, yes, it shocked me and the judge should have done more. Nope, that's normal Florida. So red, yes. Blue, no. Yeah, I found it to be very disrespectful as well. And I am huge with respect in court at all times, right? Even if I may not like or care for the judge, the attorney, whatever the case may be, I am utmost respect in a courtroom at all times. It is imperative, and I truly believe it makes a difference in your case. I do believe, I think I had, this damn puzzle. I don't know if he was charged with it, but I know one thing he could have been charged with, and again, such a low bond, was terroristic threats. Terroristic threats is when you make a threat to multiple people. We actually had that happen to my neighbor one time. I'll tell you about it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Ooh, 151 to 11 yeses. Yeah, that was crazy. I was shocked with that. I was really, really shocked. It shocked me that the judge allowed it. That's, you guys, I think that I'm not shocked at his behavior. That is typical Memphis. That's what we're used to seeing from him, right? He wants to be able to say what he wants to say, when he wants to say it. He always wants to have the last word. From the little bits and pieces that I watch him, I'm shocked that the judge allowed it. That's what gets me. So, terroristic threat. It was 4th of July. Every year we have a huge 4th of July party. I'll read your comments in a second, but I want to talk about how, and again, we live in different states, but we're all outside and we hear something very bad happening in the house, 2 houses down from me. And the kids come out and they say that he's dad's, right? And you can hear her yelling, and then her yells got quieter, right? My boys are like, that we're going in. I'm like, don't you dare go into that house. So the police were called, whatever the case may be. The guy comes out, he ends up locking the doors and closing all the blinds and goes right back to it. Took a break, okay, to do that. Police show up and they're banging. And again, you're hearing less and less and less. So they're bang, 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 trying to get in. They finally, I can't remember exactly how, he finally opened the door. I can't remember. But nonetheless, they finally go in, they get him, they put him in cuffs, they put him in the back of the car seat, right? So at this point, he has whatever charges he has. As he pulls out, we lived on a cul-de-sac, so the police had to go down around. He's shouting from there. First, he tells me that he's gonna because he knows that I called. And then he says, and I quote, well, I can't quote. Basically, that he's gonna, all of us, he is going to up the whole neighborhood. All of us are going to pay for this. So because he said that, that's what he was charged with and ultimately was convicted of and did several years for just making that threat. So Memphis did that for hours, 7 hours, talking about how he was going to do that, So I don't know if he was charged with that or not. Judge should be held accountable for being lenient, Winston. Yeah, if something worse happens, it will be interesting, Nicole. You're right. If something bad happens, you are right. Ex parte res protection order was filed today as well. Wait, an ex parte res protection. Are you talking from Coco? Little white girl. I love getting to see her name. Is that what you're talking about? I didn't see anything. One charge was he did get for a terroristic, he got a $2,500 bond. What? Second was resisting without violence. Maybe it was reversed. Maybe the resisting was $2,500 and the terroristic threat was $20,000, but still. I don't know if he has any priors. I don't know any of that stuff, right? I'll follow it through if you guys want me to. My main thing is making sure that Coco and the baby are good. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 20 kids for the terroristic threats. See, I know a little something here and there. I know a little bit of info. I'm concerned that if Coco takes the baby around him, they will. 100%, Darcy. They will. They will, yeah. If it's done in not a proper setting, right? So if they have it as, let's say he's in a treatment facility and they have like a family day and they have counselors there, all that type of stuff. They have people there in a supervised setting, that would be okay. But if he gets out, if he gets released and she just has him at the house around, yes, they very likely would do that. Which is why I made a video just saying, listen, I know that you want to help. You want to be there to help support him, put on, but you know how the internet is. People will call. People, like I said, they're already in my comments saying they're calling. The minute they see him around, they're calling, right? And because of what he did, he absolutely, that it will definitely happen. And Coco does not deserve that. She needs to, keep her peace, stay in a home away from him, have the child away from him. And the good thing is the baby's too young to remember any of this right now. And that gives him that time to heal himself and for him to get the treatment and the help that he needs so that he can be the dad that baby Layel deserves. But yeah, being around right now will not end good. She is adorable. And Coco is doing an absolutely fabulous job. Lawsuit is about suing someone for money. How would it affect him if Coco foots the bill? Oh wait, let me go up and read what Boop said. Hold on, I gotta find Boop. Boop. Oh, there it is. How now if it's filed against him? Oh, you guys are having a whole conversation. Okay, well, never mind. Because I can't keep going back up. You guys, I don't know that Coco, but my understanding is he is still in jail. Yeah, in jail. I don't know that he's bailed out. She just did, well, I don't know how long she did the video. Coco just did a video. Let's see when she did it. That said that he's still in jail.
This felony bond hearing.
If you guys are not following, you heard me. Lawyer Investor, make sure you guys are following Lawyer Investor. This was 1 hour ago, you guys. She posted this just 1 hour ago. Coco did.
This woman keeps spreading false information and putting narratives in people's head. She's lying. Like, Memphis is bailed out of jail when he's still in there.
That was 1 hour ago. He's still in jail. So we do have to, and again, that's why I like over here. I like only correct information coming out. Now, I don't know his name. I'll have to get it. It's said all over the place, but I will get it so I can look up so that we know when in fact he is bailed out. But I don't like misinformation going out. Listen to the other one, Coco talking about Angel. That's the one, love. This one. This is when she's talking about Angel. Is there another one? This is where she's talking about how. Oh, thank you. Let me write down. Oh, I already had it written down. Okay. Let's go to, and he's at what jail is he at? He is at Broward. Thank you. It's so easy. All we got to do is look it up instead of people just going on and just assuming. We don't want to assume nothing, okay? So we're just going to look it up. Here we go. Thank you for the daily heart me, guys. You guys were at 658 daily heart me's. Thank you guys so much. 62.2 thousand likes. You guys are amazing. The daily heart me's are such a huge help. Okay, Miranda. So, charge number 1, resisting officer, obstruction without violence, pending trial, bond $2,500. Charge number 2, in intimidation, rights, and you know what I'm saying, with a $20,000 bond. Expected release date. There is no expected release date, you guys. He's still in custody, okay? It is so important. Look how long that took me. And you guys know I'm not even good with this kind of, like, on the computer. It took that long to figure out that the man is still in custody. I agree with you there, that the bond's much higher. I can't believe they let him go after he talked about it. Yeah. Well, he's still in there. He's still in there. And more charges can always be filed, right? As they go through this stuff, the district attorney, prosecutor, whatever they're called out there, could very well add on more charges as they go through this stuff. I will tell you, it was scary watching it, and even though I'm millions, not millions, I'm thousands of miles away, right? And I was watching it, and all of a sudden, just to have a right in your face, it was a scary thing. So it'll be interesting to see, but he is still locked up, guys. Okay, it's imperative that we not spread false information. I feel sorry for the rest of the guys. Oh my God, can you imagine? Listen. I was, yeah. Lawyer showed us the police. Oopsies. Hold on. Filed ex parte for having to use all the resources. Oh, I bet. I'm sure that there's going to be more stuff tacked on. 8 hours of police resources. The amount of machinery that they used. Just everything. There will be a hefty bill. And then all of the Memphis's name wasn't even on that house. So it's all going to fall on Coco, unfortunately. Thank goodness she has renter's insurance, she said, and the homeowner has homeowner's insurance. And he or she, the homeowner, is being so amazing and really working with her. Because again, what another stress. That's what blows my mind about why people are really coming at her and attacking her through all of this. Thank you, Pinky. She is going through absolutely enough. And with people not even knowing the information, just come, I will never understand. I do pray. I do pray that she is sleeping so good at night. I know when I've been through situations, never anything like this. Ever. Never anything like this. But if it's been a bad situation where it keeps me up because I can't sleep because I'm scared or whatever, and they're finally locked up, it's like, oh, thank God, I can sleep. Can we all agree Check the Star is the big... Oh, absolutely. Clout travel. Yeah. Listen, I did not understand. Hold on, we can pull that up too. And then he shouted out some stupid comment. I can't remember what it was. Let me see. Let's go. I turn this down. But I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. Okay. I just don't know why. Okay, so it says, check pulled up to Memphis's location. Why? Nobody knows. Well, we do know.
How are you gonna get out? I mean, no, because I will. No, pull up on. What's going on?
Shark attack.
A shark attack?
Yeah.
Come on.
Look at the Instagram. You'll find out.
The Instagram?
The plantation Instagram, there's posts. Plantation Instagram, there's posts. Plantation Instagram, there's... Plantation Instagram, there's posts.
The plantation Instagram.
Well, it just keeps going in and out. Now, first of all, he got irritated. It appears to me he got irritated because of the response. You show up to a location, you see all of that, and then you ask a dumb question. What's going on? What do you expect him to say? Like, people are just tired of people just pulling up. And why would you even put yourself in such a potentially dangerous situation? He isn't privy to others' trauma. The video check making fun of him after was wrong. He made a video of him after. Listen, I've always been very honest about this. Memphis has always been very honest about this. We don't like each other. That's okay. I would never disrespect him during this time. He is troubled and he is really in a very troubled state. Now, do I think he would do the same with me if I was in a very troubled state? No, I think that Memphis would pull a check and dig low, right? Because I don't think he's quite at that state. But I would never go on and make a video. No. we just don't like each other, and that's okay to just not like each other. That's okay. But let me see what his Yahoo says.
Listen, I spent about fucking $1,800,000 on this suit right here.
Okay, that guy looks like shit. Passport ready. Mission accomplished. Oh, this is.
I just want to say, I've spent the past week trying to figure this out. Couldn't figure it out. Last second, we figured it out. Shout out to my dog. He drove hours to get my birth certificate.
I really don't. I love how Angie just don't give a fuck. People I don't. I really don't. Because in reality, if you think about it, like, how is it going to affect me? The fact that Memphis doesn't like me, how is that like going? The fact that Santos doesn't like I'm not crying myself to sleep at night. And also, I also always take into consideration as to why they don't like me, right? Memphis don't like me, or has always made, I may not say he doesn't like, he doesn't know me not to like me, but he's always made very negative videos and said very negative things about me, because I always support Coco, right? I support Coco and let her know, you do not deserve. You are a queen, honey. You do not deserve to be treated the way that he treats you. And I just want you to know that you're a strong, beautiful woman, and you're an amazing mother, and you don't need that. Right? And just to listen to him going about I am God. No, the fuck, you are not. No, you are not. You know, it's the same thing with Santos. They don't like people that speak facts to them, and that's what his thing was. So I don't see anything on here though about him talking. Yeah, I don't see anything unless it was done on a different page, but I don't see anything, and to be honest, I don't want to yeah, he's definitely not God. Just like Santos is and Bree is not anybody who they claim to be. Bunch of bum broke bitches. That's it. So yeah, they will never upset me that they don't like me. And I also know too, I am not for everybody, and I'm okay with that, right? I'm kind of a love me or hate me type person, and I'm okay with that. Like, the people who love me, I love you guys too. We're the cool people. The people that just don't, that's okay. Like, I lose no sleep. They steady over here watching. Which is weird to me, because the people who I don't like, I'm not steady over there watching. But listen, my haters be over here watching. Making videos. Oh, I bet, yeah. I wonder if Coco called him out on it, or somebody did and he took it down. Yeah. But yeah, it literally blows my mind at how people do. But nonetheless, hey, Queen. Well, I love you guys too. Good. You guys are the best. I love you guys too. Truly, truly do. Yeah. Did you see baby Alex? See, I did. So cute. They don't like experienced women educate. Exactly. And it's so funny to me because they try so hard to find something. Hey, Seller. They find so hard to find something on me. And they just can't. And so then they just make random shit up. And I just crack up. I can't help but to crack up. Somebody just sent me a thing. I messaged Shelby. I'm like, were you going to tell me that we broke up? Because what the hell? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, apparently we broke up. Somebody sent me a clip of a video, or not even a clip, just the title of a video that Shelby and Angie broke up. He was like, wouldn't that mean we would be dating? I'm like, well, I don't know, but videos of us all over, different apps I don't even go to. Videos of me, I don't understand. Angie, did you upload your live from 2/9? From 2/9, what is today? What date is today? Yes, I did. I think it's just not dated. Wait, let me double check. But I did. I just uploaded it today. Let me see. And make sure that there wasn't 2, though. Because there was a few days I had 2 lives. Live on the 9th. Let me see. Nope, only 1. Yep, it is up there. It is up there. I uploaded it earlier today. Alex only just turning 1. So clear, so cute. I did. Well, Kim, Kim, I don't know anything about that. I don't know if she actually is. I heard that she said that she was going to talk to her doctor to see if she would be allowed to go. Take some Gas X and go if you want to go. I didn't. You guys, I have not been on it all today. I went straight from playing with, I had 2 grandbabies today, okay? We had a good old time. And then I went straight to get my nails done. I thought it was going to be like an hour. It was over 2 hours. And then I hopped on, so I haven't seen anything. Did she get the approval to go? Angel has a video posted. Oh, she does? Okay, let's watch it. Yeah, because I don't think Angel meant any disrespect about it at all. And I think that, only my opinion, I think Coco just has it coming from every single end. You know what I'm saying? She is just getting beat up all over the place. And I expected that she would make a video in response. Okay, here we go.
Miss Coco, I got your video. And what my video that I made said was that people told me that you bailed him out of jail. But I should have put a question mark on the caption. So I do apologize for that. Okay? However, everything that I said in the video, I stand by. And I'm really glad that you saw the video. And even though you're mad at me or you think I'm a bitch or I'm in your business or whatever, I do hope that you've listened to all of the videos that I made because they were for you. Yeah. And I really hope that you remain protective of your daughter and that you can still stand by your man, but you need to do it from a distance right now. And I hope you do that. And just so you know, the reason I started making these videos is because I heard you saying that you talked to him on the phone and that he sounded fine. And you were minimizing. There's no way that from a phone call that you can say that he's fine. And I've heard you do that in other videos in the past too. Like you'll say, well, he was acting weird one day, but then the next day he was just fine. Yeah. No, sweetie. Okay? So I'll probably make a few more videos, but not in a gossipy kind of way. If I feel that I need to make a video to get your attention, I'll do that. Okay. Miss Coco,
No, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. And I didn't see the video that she put up. And again, I think I put up videos probably very similar, right? Of Coco, you got this, you're being strong, but you cannot go back to him. You cannot have him around, because if you do have the baby around, or if you do have him around the baby, then you're going to lose custody. I didn't see what she posted. I didn't see her videos, so let me see. Memphis and Coco. Oh, she has a whole bunch up. Oh, she's been busy. Angel is using her retirement time. Okay, I love it. Oh, that's right. She did ask her to take it down. It's how you guys talk to Bree. What do you mean? What do you mean it's how we talk to Bree? But I don't know what you mean by that, love.
Okay, Memphis and Coco. So I told you guys that some people were saying that he's been bailed out of jail and that Coco bailed him out of jail. Yeah. Other people were saying that that's not happened yet. Okay, so over here on my page, I talk more about psychosocial type things, and I want to talk about what's going to happen and when he gets out of jail, because if it's not already happened, it's going to be happening really, really soon, okay? So there's a possibility that when the police came and escorted him from the house, the police can do a temporary emergency restraining order. They can do it right there at the scene. They could have put a protective order in place, okay? But it would take for Coco to follow through with that restraining order.
Yeah.
And these are all protective measures that are going to be looked at to see if she's being protective. I want to make it clear, because I still see people in the comment section saying things like, oh, well, you know, they need to work it out, and, you know, she needs to stand by him. She can...
Sorry, Angel, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's like what I said before, right? You can support and stand by him from a distance, meaning you can support him by making sure or helping him find a treatment facility, into a rehab facility, something along those lines, right, from a distance. While he's locked up, he's not going to be able to necessarily find the place. So if she does that for him and says, okay, I found him this place, it's a dual diagnostic center, inpatient for 90 days, he can't have his phone, blah, 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 blah. She can do that, get him set up, and then when they go to court, tell the judge, okay, or tell his Memphis's attorney, look, I got all this information, they have a bed ready, they'll take him, you know, today, if you guys will release him today, but they'll be able to hold it for only 1 week, is typically how it goes, right? They'll hold the bed for 1 week if he's able to get out and be transferred to the facility. So that is how she can help him, right? So that's still her helping him, standing by him to make sure he gets the help that he needs in that capacity. But that's it. If it's that he gets released and he has nowhere to go, because he doesn't have anywhere to go right now, right? The house he was at is destroyed. They can't go back to that house. She's at an Airbnb. He can't go back to that house, so he has nowhere else to go. But if she's like, okay, well, I'll bring you in, she's now putting him in jeopardy, because there's going to be an order of protection against her, right? But if she allows him in, then that puts her and the baby at jeopardy. And this is one case I will almost 99.99% put my everything on it, that baby will be removed. So I think that's what she's meaning when she's saying that you can still help from a distance, you just can't bring him in. Yes, for sure. And what if he goes crazy and tries to hold the baby? Right. Well, we have no idea, because he clearly is not. I mean, can you imagine for 7 hours being in that state for 7 hours? That's crazy. Like, that would have been so, it was draining for us to watch. I cannot think of the last time I've ever been doing anything and just randomly going into prayer. And you guys know, if you guys were one of the 100 and something that were in there on YT, I would just randomly go into a prayer without even thinking, because I was so terrified as to what was going to happen. So Coco has a lot of people supporting her and wanting to do what's best. She's young, right? But that doesn't, she's a smart woman. It's just wanting to know what's going to be best and being able to do what's best. But I believe she's going to do the right thing. Mm-hmm. I believe she's going to do the right thing. So we're going to hope and pray on that. All right, guys, it is getting late. I know it ended up being a short live because, honey, they had to call in the cavalry apparently to get these toes together for Hawaii, because it took 2 hours. Or is that just a new thing? Is that how long it takes now? Let me put this up because it's been a while. Red yes, blue no. Is the normal mani-pedi time, I did get a deluxe, but is about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Is that the normal? Red yes, blue no. Because I'm feeling a little self-conscious about why it took so long for them to get my hoofs together. Okay, like, they weren't that bad, were they? I mean, you know what I think about it? They didn't even do like this part. You know how you take the cheese grater? Do they not use the cheese grater anymore? I love the cheese grater. I have one myself. Are the bottom of my feet soft? Hold on. Let me feel the bottom of my feet. For $150? No. I mean, they're soft, but okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, so it's about normal. 42. Yeah, $150. Well, that was with Manny and Petty, but the Manny wasn't really even worth it. I don't do nails. I figured that was just random. Where does it like that? Okay, so I got steamrolled is what you're telling me, and then I gave her a $20 tip. That's not the norm. $30. It was like $80 for just the pedicure, and then $15 for like gel something, and then $30 for the manicure, and then $10 or $15 for the massage. Girl, I don't know. I haven't done it in so long. It had been years. I typically don't even like my feet touched, so it had been a long time. But I couldn't be the only one going to Hawaii with crusty toes. So I basically got up the window. KY is what you're telling me? Okay. All right. Well, I'll find a new place. Yeah, because I think it was $153 before tip. $80 for a full set of nails and gel and design. And a pedicure, $150. I've seen it. I got effed with no KY. That's what you're telling me. Damn it, man. All right. Well, there's that. Well, my toes look cute. That's not a price where I am. Okay, so maybe it's just different prices, different people. I do live in a very bougie area. I feel like if I would have went to my normal area, it probably wouldn't have been that much. But out here, I don't think they bat an eye for $150. I mean, like, my hands don't even look like anything got done. It just looks like clear polish on them. Now, granted, I didn't want no nails. I didn't want no polish. I didn't want nothing on them because I don't like all that. I went 20 some years of always having my nail done. It is $9.38. And that is true. Everything in Washington is overpriced. And when we go to Hawaii, we're going to go backwards in time. So right now it's 7:38 in Hawaii. So it'll be interesting. So anyways, all right. I'm going to eat and go to bed. I did, listen, Miranda, that is the thing. I did tell the dumb lady that I'd be back. Not the dumb lady. She's so sweet. I did tell her that I would be back because I truly enjoyed the massage. Like before, they didn't used to massage you. Like they massaged my arms, my shoulders, my legs. I'm like, calm down, lady. That's a little high. Stop at the knee. Okay. But yeah, it was very nice. Just 2 hours. I didn't have anything on. I just closed my eyes and just let them pamper me. That was very nice. I've not done that for a long time. And again, I was one of them girls every 2 weeks. On the nose, every 2 weeks. My nails and my toes was done without question. That was in the budget. That was done every 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why it cost me, because they did the massage, the whole 9. So I was okay with it. And it's like, if you think about it, it's been years since I've had one done. So that means technically it was only like $10. It just spread it out over all the time. Wait, you had nothing. Well, I had pants. I had clothes. I was clothed. They just, like massage your arms and your neck over your clothes, and then your legs up to your knees. So girl math. Exactly, Christy. I was like, it's probably been 5 years since I've had it done. So in girl math, I think I got a steal. I got a great deal. And it had the massaging chair, and the color was so pretty. The color wasn't even on the thing, and I was like, this is the kind of color like that I want. Let's see, can I show? I can't show my toes because who knows what TikTok will do. But let me see if I can find. Oh, it's not on here. Dang it. Hold on. Hold. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what the hell just happened? Here we go. Oh, here we go. I'll skip my nail. And just the color of the bottle. So that's the color that I got. It's very pretty. Very Hawaii-esque. So pretty. So I like it. Because I don't like red. I like melon. I like orange. Bright pinks. Oh, okay, Queen. Hold on. She says, before you run. Girl, I ain't running nowhere. I've been running all day today. I've been working with Jordy on flying. So, you know, she's not so scared. I've had her up on my shoulders, my neck, and we've been running through the dang house. I needed that massage. Oh, 1 week. Oh, Miranda too. Okay, hold on. Queen Dolby, here we go. This one here.
Fuck would make you think I wanna go with you. I said fuck your Honda Civic, I have a horse outside. Fuck your Subaru, I have a horse outside. Fuck your Mitsubishi, I have a horse outside. If you're looking for a ride, I have a horse outside.
Not a horse. Oh, there's another page. I didn't realize there was another picture. Not a Toyota. Is that a Corolla? Bam! They got them a car. Okay, let's see. T-Junkie. Let me see. There's so many on here. So many messages. Okay, here we go. T-Junkie posted. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, god dang it. Gosh, why won't it let me? Oh. It says, oh, damn it. It's painted on the side, Rolls Royce, and it says, wait until my live Friday. And again, listen, I know, because I'm not a bougie individual. If I had my choice, this is the type of car I would roll around in, okay? I love older Toyotas, Hondas, except I love that. Right for that. I love them. No, I can't do that because I got grandkids, so I need to have a much nicer car. But, right, but they're so rich, so... What's this one? This is Brian Santos's new car. This is in T-Junkies. Okay, well, I don't know. I have to just go to her page, I guess. Because it's not there. Love me some T-Junkie. Is it in her stories, I'm assuming? What does this say? My in-laws just booked their flights to come to our baby shower. I'm so excited to see them.
I just saw Brie Olsen.
Coco responds to Brie talking about Memphis.
Crazy, but not Memphis crazy.
It says I'm also good at door-to-door sales. What should I sell now? I do roofs and solar. I'm a person's person. Gonna see if my doctor will approve me to go to Texas this month. I'm just going through. Video posted. Okay, let's see. Let's look at her videos.
Well, look at that. Now all of a sudden, Bree can ask her doctor if she can go to Texas. But I thought you were never going back to Texas, Bree. See, it's giving me very much. They have no content. They have nothing going for themselves. Sorry, y'all. Let me cut back in real quick. While editing, I thought about this. She also probably wants to go see Baby W because notice Santos' birthday is coming up and they want to travel. And they know that the internet will eat them up if Bree goes traveling to go with Santos but not go see her son. So that's probably another reason why all of a sudden she can make her way back to Texas. But let's continue. continue. They gotta pay $6,000 for their home, plus the $6,560 to 2K. She has Emily's, aka Graham's daughter. Y'all remember the whole situation? She actually filed a harassment suit against Brianna Olsen, Ruby, and Santos. So if she wins that, that's another thing. And then we can't forget about the MILF House era. She has that lawsuit coming too. So now it's giving me you're only going back to Texas because you need to make money, because you know everybody's going to go check your Snapchat when you have your visits. So she knows that's the time that she makes the most amount of money.
Amen.
And it's sad because she's only going to be doing all this to make money off of her kid. And so, yeah, I think this is very strange. Like, you can't just be bouncing in and out of your child's life when it's convenient to you and when you need to make your own money real quick. But yeah, I guess Bree's going to try to talk to her doctor to see if her doctor allows her to go back to Texas. And that's weird because didn't Bree say she couldn't go back to Texas because she was high risk? I'm pretty sure that just doesn't go away. But make sure you like, comment,
Exactly. She needs money. It's like the Kendrick Lamar song, right? With Drake. It's like when you need money, you go see so and so, and you go over here to go to da 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 for money. That's what Bree's doing. Bree's like, well, shit, I need some money, so I better see if I could spend some time with Baby W to get some money. I'm so sick of her. No. Oh, the MILF House lawsuit. We're actually going to go over that. Well, probably not this. Maybe tomorrow. But when I get back from Hawaii, we're going over all of it. But the MILF House lawsuit, they were in the MILF house. They rented it, but the owner, Danny Fitzgerald, he's not a great guy anyways. But nonetheless, they accused him many times on live of him being a trafficker, and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So he is now suing them for defamation as well as damages to the property, I believe. It's been a while since I've read that lawsuit, so I got to read over it again. Do I think she'll go to Texas? Yeah, I think she'll go to Texas. Do I think she'll see Baby W? Probably not. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't care. So I'm really, to be honest, I'm so over it. And it's just so traumatic to that poor baby. Because now it's been since December. She's not seen the baby since December. He already struggles seeing her once a month. Now you've skipped a minimum of 1 month. So now it's going to be 2 months before he sees you in between times. And you're just going to want him to just be so open and talkative and whatever. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So I don't think that, in my opinion, but I'm not the judge, I think as soon as she said, I can't go for 3 months because I'm high risk, and then turned around the next day and said, JK, I'm not, I was just constipated, I'm full of shit, I think then the judge should be like, no, you now don't have that option of seeing the baby. You get your phone visits. Because let's also be honest, guys, she's not even keeping all of her phone visits. She has 10 or 15 minutes a week, a week or a month, whatever, of FaceTime visits that she gets with Baby W. 2K said, you know what? Oh, actually, since you're not getting to see him, I'll let you call him every day if you want to. She's not called him every day. She hasn't even held up her bargain. Not her bargain. She hasn't even utilized all of her phone calls at all. So, no, I don't think she should get to see him in person at all. I don't. But that's just me. Now, people will be like, oh, Angie said that it's because she doesn't like her. No, it's not about me not liking her. It's about what's best for Baby W. And what's best for Baby W is some damn consistency. The baby is going to suffer. That baby is going to be so confused. And the baby is going to look at his daddy and his grandma and be like, why? I thought you loved me. Why are you taking me to go? I don't know them. I don't want to go. Daddy, last time she left me with random people. Daddy, last time she put me in a car. My straps were down here, Daddy. You don't do that. I wasn't even in the car seat right, Daddy. I was even facing the wrong way. And Daddy, we drove in the car for many, many hours. And then we got to a house that I don't know. And then Mommy left, Daddy. I was with people I don't know. I don't know those men, Daddy. Please don't make me go back. And all 2K can say is, I know, son. I need you to be strong. Daddy's working on it. The judge says you have to go see your mom. My mom, but not the strange people, Daddy. I don't want to see those strange. I don't know those people. There's a weird man and a dog. He wears a stupid Spider-Man outfit, Dad. He acts like he's 2. I'm not even 2 yet, and I don't act like him. Daddy, please don't make me go. I'm sorry, son. I'm going to miss you, but you know what, buddy? I want you to be strong, and I want you to go and spend some time with your mom, okay? Spend time with your mom, and she loves you, and she went, Daddy, she doesn't. I want to spend time with my mom, but she's on the phone all the time. She's never off her phone. I just have to find stuff all by myself, Daddy. She doesn't even know what I eat. She asks her phone what I eat and what clothes to wear. I don't even have clothes there, Daddy, because she doesn't know what size I wear. I don't even have shoes. At your house, Daddy, I have shoes. I have clothes that fit me. I have food to eat. And if you ever have to go somewhere, Grandma watches me. Grandma loves me. She knows what to wear, Daddy. If you have somewhere to go, please don't take me there. Let Grandma watch me. Grandma will watch me. Like, that's probably exactly how I envision what is happening in Baby W's head. He just doesn't know how to say it because he's not even 2. It's not that he babbles, you dumb idiot, Bree. You babble. You and Santos babble. But that is what I believe Baby W, what the thoughts that are going on in his head. And it is heart-wrenching. And for anyone to say that 2K and Mama 2K do not have any type of trauma from having to force a child to go somewhere where they don't know, they are so sadly mistaken. Right, doesn't even talk to him, but expects him to have a full conversation. Can she take him to the doc on her visit? You know what I find so funny about that, Kim? Not your comment. But she's actually needed to take him to the doctor several times when she's had him and refused to. So I would find it funny if now all of a sudden she wanted to take him to the visit or to the doctor during a visit when there's nothing wrong with him. But I also find it absolutely hilarious that she's now trying to claim that 2K takes Baby W to the doctor after every single visit. I don't know if it's every single visit. We haven't seen the documents, but there has been at least 4 visits that I can think of off the top of my head that the baby should have went to the doctor. Well, you had him, not waited for his dad, because that baby was sick. The baby was very sick. You said yourself, you had all this medicine brought up. You were just giving him medicine after medicine, letting him run around his diaper. Well, you were wrapped up in his Winnie the Pooh blanket. That's why the baby went to the doctor. But nonetheless, here we are. So, anyways, I do hope that she eventually figures it out and eventually can have a relationship with a child. But going months without seeing a child at this age is not good. There's nothing really to file a motion on at this point, you know. So, yeah, she doesn't have any custody. So, I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys. Which day do you we leave on Saturday at the frickin' butt crack of dawn. Who booked these flights? Like, I gotta be up at like 3 a.m. So I'm gonna go get some sleep now. I love you guys so much. I will be live tomorrow at a normal time-ish. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. I will get this uploaded ASAP and over onto the Y to the T. Have a good night. Bye. Sleep on the plane. I got 2 toddlers. There will be no sleeping on the plane. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye.